What's up, though? It's your man DJ Flexx, hold it down. Of course, always for the DMV. Here with one of the newest artists that's changing the game right now, Cuzzo. What's up, big homie?
You good, man?
Thank you for spending some time with me this afternoon. I appreciate that.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, there's a big buzz that you about to do something real big for the DMV. Are you excited that you making noise right now?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. You know, we've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
When people starting to hear about the name, we put the album out back in December. Mm-hmm. You know, we did it pretty good. You know, and definitely like before the, for the album, it was a lot of preparation. Like working with this producer, that producer, really looking for that sound.
Yeah. So let's talk about Cuzzo though, cause a lot of people don't really know who you are right now.
Yeah.
You got some people that's excited about your music, but they don't really know much about you. Where you from, man?
Well, I'm from the borderline. Like, you know, Prince George's County, Southeast DC, to be exact, Capitol Heights,
Alright.
and Southern Ave, Southeast DC, that borderline.
You're on the borderline, so you almost a Maryland Bama, but you got
Nah, I went to school in Maryland, though.
Okay. Oh, you went to Sulin? You did? Me too. Sulin Rams. Rams for life, son. You gotta love that, man. Yes, sir.
I'm out Sulin, man.
My cover, man. So let's do what we do. You ready for verses?
Yeah.
Hey, chill. I mean, chill. You got the gut.
Let's go.
Yeah. I say I'm DC's bread and butter, just listen what I utter. Live and live in color, without the Wayne's brothers. I ain't stunned, I ain't above you, I'm just trying to get the cover. I gotta do this shit without my mother and my brother, but that's life for you, never know how them dice roll. Just hope you don't text out and your points show. You get the point though, everything's a gamble. Heads and tails, let's see
Well,
which way
basically,
my coin go.
residence was always in Capitol Heights, but
Nice.
the barbershop, we gonna get in there a little some more, I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
But the barbershop, I was at the barbershop 4 years old to like now.
Right.
That's basically, it was practically raised out this barbershop. Mm-hmm. You know, that's where the music started and everything. So when you hear my music, you hear me make a lot of references about Southern Avenue, stuff like that. Cause I used to be out on Southern Avenue at the B Shop. That's what we call it, the B Shop.
Right. How was the influence, that Capitol Heights influence, just what you saw most growing up? How does that influence you as an artist?
You see a lot of people go through hard times, you know. I went through hard times, you know, like my mother when she was living, you know, bills, stuff like that.
How old were you when your mom passed?
I was 15.
15. And how did that change your life?
Changed me completely,
Really?
completely, like night and day. Like I look at it like this too, like you think, you know, and I'm like, if that never happened, I'd probably be a totally different man, son.
Really?
Yeah.
You get straight. I didn't even get to talk back to you. Did you do the session that you asked me about?
Yeah.
We doing. How to come out?
Yeah.
I was busy, man. I ain't really get to follow. You know, I'm your biggest fan, man. I don't even know what's going on.
I want to do something different. Like when I really wanted to take this serious, I was like 18. 18. But you know, it's still the 2 years before we got into it, because I went to 21 until I officially started Lincoln Records, my company.
Nice.
And I'm like, I'm gonna build my brand and I'm gonna build this company brand in the same time. You know, market, promote records. And I want like other artists in DC to see how I'm marketing myself. Maybe they can do the same.
Kind of good. That's kind of going to lead up to my next question. One of the problems that I've encountered with the DMV has been that everybody's kind of in the same pot.
Yeah.
Like me working at the radio station, no question. Everybody know I work at PGC. No question about that, and have been forever, and been a very vivid supporter for independent artists to get up out of this area. But the problem is that always across my desk, I get the same CD. I feel like I get the same CD every week. The material's the same, the sound is the same. There's nothing that I get excited about. It's always some cat talking about all the money he really does not have, all the women he really does not have, all the people he done killed, and if you come in his neighborhood, this is gonna happen to you. I mean, I hear the same story. I'm like, wow, this is terrible. If this is all we got to talk about, our music is in trouble forever. So my question to you is how can you get outside of that gray area where everybody, I can't say everybody, where 90% of the DMV artists are? How can you break out of that cycle?
I think break out of that cycle is my life. I rap only about my life. I don't go outside that aspect. You know, you hear street references because I was in the streets. I was doing my thing. But I was doing my thing to create other opportunities. Like I went to Morgan State, paid for college myself, architecture major.
Nice.
You know? And I'm still making money in architecture as we speak. You know? I'm in this venture, I'm in that venture.
Okay, hold on. So you doing architectural stuff right now.
Yeah.
And that's right now is how you getting money as you pursue your dream.
Yeah.
And you went to college, Morgan State. Okay. Educated man. All right, that's good. Okay, continue on.
Okay. But like what you said, it's the same music. Like my life is not the same. So I stick to my life, I'm gonna be different regardless.
More competition. Do you know right now, to be a successful artist, you have a better chance of being a player in the NBA and being a successful artist. Let's break it down. In the NBA, there are 400 players that represent this whole country in Canada. 400 players, which if you think about the population of the country, that's really not a lot of people. So your chances of getting in the NBA are very slim. First of all, because we all, half of us not tall enough and we just not athletically where we need to play on that level to be in the NBA. But it's 400 players in the NBA. MC game, you have so many people that's in it, but you can't even name 400 successful rappers.
You're right about that.
So what are you gonna do, brother? Because you got a better chance of winning the Powerball, it seems like. It's like you have an incredible challenge in front of you to be successful, to get around everybody else. What is Cuzzo gonna do?
Top dog, nigga. DC. Don't forget it. We coming. We already here. Now we going through the door. Kicking it in. Go ahead and knock. Open it up.
Slid through for my man Cuzzo. Put one down for him.
You
Y'all stay
shine
about
from it. It can't never happen. Can't nobody force you to be great. You just gotta wanna be it.
You know, that's need to be a title of one of your albums, because you said great a lot of times in this interview, brother.
Yeah.
Run that back. That might need to be a title of one of your albums. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Cuzzo, my
Appreciate
man.
that,
All right? Yes, sir. It's your boy Flexx. Wow.
When you great, you know deep inside you great. It's always in the back of your mind. When you sleep, when you woke. It's a goal that haunts you. You don't know failure. It don't exist. That's what we call inevitable. Cuzzo, tell them where it started.
It started from a small barber shop on the south side, with DC and Prince George's coincide. Won't you step inside so you can feel a vibe? And at this very moment, Chance still alive. Shot was over.